I came home one day in October and nobody was home. And then I hear a knock on the door, and it was two men in black suits, and I answered, and they said they're with the FBI and they're investigating my parents for robbing a bank. There was a time period when my mom came back, and she knew she was going back to jail, and she was trying to find me a safe place to live. And that is when she went to the Cross Connection and asked if they could find housing for me. The Cross Connection then gave me a household to live in for the next 4 years of my high school career. Through those years, I continued to go to the Cross and have the volunteers affect my life in a positive way. Then they also gave me the opportunity to go into college, which was something I never thought I'd be able to do growing up in a home full of addiction.
Cross Connection Ministries started 25 years ago when a group of individuals from Weaverland Mennonite Church prayed and had a desire to see a safe place for teens in this community.
The Cross has impacted my life in a lot of different ways. First off, I think really is just God using the Cross to give me more of His heart for people, and just in those early years of coming to the Cross, having my eyes open to broken families.
Cross Connection Ministries has impacted my life just because it's taught me the opportunity that I need to give back. Not just in financial ways, but in ways of service and of caring for people in our community. It taught me that I need to be able to use the gifts and abilities that God has given to a much greater cause.
Our mission has stayed the same for the past 25 years, to see lives changed by Jesus Christ. The vision has adjusted, and there have been different programs over the years, but our heart to have adults invested in the lives of youth and families in this community has still rang true today. We also have a tutoring program where students who may need some help with their schoolwork or just help organizing their binder get together, build relationship, and talk after school. Our mentoring program is where we match up adults with students in the community. They get to spend time together building a relationship and doing things together that they both enjoy. There is a lot of hurt, pain, and brokenness right here in this community, and we're so thankful for all of the volunteers, the staff, those who pray and give financially so that we can continue to minister and offer help, hope, and support to youth and families.
When we first were looking for a place here in New Holland to start a youth ministry, we talked, of course, to the borough, the council, to find out if anybody has tried this before, if they were successful, things we should be aware of. We also engaged with the police department and talked to them. Several of the persons had mentioned this, that any previous ministries that have tried to develop here in New Holland had only lasted for 5 years. And in some ways that was discouraging to hear, and yet our committee was determined that we were going to make this last. And we were going to persevere and do all we could to have a positive impact in this community for years.
I've seen Cross Connection Ministry change lives through staff and through students just coming to realize the importance of that personal relationship with God. Probably one of the neatest things that I personally have seen of changed lives is being at church and seeing students being baptized and seeing the director actually in the pool with them while they are being baptized. Nothing more encouraging to know that the ministry continues to be faithful in sharing the gospel and not only meeting their physical needs, but also meeting their spiritual needs too.
Just the other day I ran into a youth who used to attend the center, and we struck up a conversation, and it was really interesting to talk, to find out where they were in life, but what was neat was the grounding that they had received during that time when life was uncertain for them.
When I think about the future of Cross Connection, I get really excited about the expansion that has happened and is continuing to happen. We're not just a youth center anymore, it's also mentoring and tutoring.
To be expanding in programs and reaching broader than just the non-busy youth that we started out ministering to, but to being able to reach across and impact family.
I am excited about the future of Cross Connection Ministries because the possibilities are endless. I have no idea if it's only going to be here in Eastern Lancaster County that Cross Connection Ministries will take place, or if it's going to go beyond. But it's been amazing to watch God provide greater opportunities for this ministry.
One of the special things about Cross Connection Ministries is that it's mostly run by volunteers. There are so many individuals who pray, give of their time, invest in others, and help support the ministry financially. We want to thank you for helping support Cross Connection Ministries for the past 25 years and helping us to continue to bring the gospel to this community.